Did you know that your body produces most of its testosterone while you sleep? If you're not sleeping right, you're robbing yourself of the energy, strength, and confidence you deserve. Today, I'll share 5 simple nighttime habits that naturally boost testosterone while you sleep, so you can wake up feeling like yourself again. Hey guys, welcome back to Thrive After 40. I'm Mike Anderson, men's health specialist with over 20 years helping men reclaim their vitality naturally. If you're over 60 and want to stay strong, sharp, and confident, you're in the right place. Let's dive into 5 powerful habits you can start tonight to boost testosterone while you sleep and wake up with more energy and drive. Habit 1. Go to bed at the same time every night. Let's dive deeper into habit number 1, going to bed at the same time every night to boost your testosterone while you sleep. Let me ask you this. Do you go to bed at the same time every night, or does it change depending on TV, phone, or what's happening that evening? Most men over 60 tell me, Mike, I go to bed whenever I feel tired. Sometimes it's 9 p.m., sometimes midnight. Here's why this habit is silently killing your testosterone. Why consistent bedtime matters for testosterone. Your body works on what's called a circadian rhythm, a natural internal clock that controls your sleep-wake cycle, hormone production, digestion, and more. Testosterone production is directly tied to your circadian rhythm. Studies show that testosterone is mainly produced during the first few REM sleep cycles, especially between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. When your bedtime is inconsistent, your brain and endocrine system struggle to predict when to ramp up and release hormones like testosterone. Imagine your circadian rhythm like an orchestra. Every instrument plays on cue to create beautiful music. But if the conductor shows up at random times each night, the orchestra falls apart. That's what happens in your body when you sleep at irregular times. The negative effects of irregular sleep on testosterone. Here's what happens when you go to bed at different times every night. Your body produces less melatonin, the sleep hormone that triggers deep sleep and testosterone production. Your sleep becomes fragmented, leading to fewer REM cycles. Your cortisol levels rise the next day, further lowering testosterone. Over time, this causes symptoms like fatigue, brain fog, mood swings, belly fat gain, and reduced libido, classic male menopause signs. Real-life example. I had a client, David, age 67. He told me, Mike, I'm exhausted all day but can't fall asleep before midnight. My energy is down, and I've lost my motivation. We looked at his routine. He went to bed anytime between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m., depending on how late he was scrolling his phone or watching news. Once we shifted his bedtime to consistently 10 p.m. every night, within 2 weeks he noticed waking up with energy, improved mood and focus, stronger morning erections, feeling more confident overall. All because his body finally knew when to produce hormones properly. The science behind testosterone and sleep timing. Researchers found that men who sleep 5 hours or less per night have testosterone levels similar to men 10 to 15 years older. But even if you sleep 7 to 8 hours, irregular timing disrupts deep sleep phases critical for testosterone. Best window for sleep, between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. This aligns with your body's natural melatonin cycle, maximizes growth hormone release, and boosts testosterone production overnight. How to build this habit practically. Here are simple steps to create a consistent bedtime routine starting tonight. Step 1. Set a fixed bedtime and wake-up time. Even on weekends. For example, bed by 10 p.m., wake up at 6 a.m. Step 2. create a wind-down ritual. At least 30 minutes before bed, turn off bright lights, TV, and your phone. Read a book, stretch lightly, or practice deep breathing to signal your brain that it's time to rest. Step 3. Avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. Caffeine can stay in your system for up to 8 hours, preventing deep sleep later. Step 4. Set a phone alarm for bedtime routine. Instead of just waking up, remind yourself when to start winding down. Step 5. Be patient. It takes about 7 to 14 days for your circadian rhythm to adjust. But once it does, you'll feel the difference. Benefits you'll notice. When you start going to bed at the same time every night, you'll notice more restful, deeper sleep. Increased morning energy and motivation. Stronger morning erections, a direct sign of healthy testosterone. Clearer focus and mood stability. Reduced belly fat over time due to lower cortisol and higher testosterone. Key takeaway for Habit 1. Gentlemen, sleep is not just about resting your mind. It's your body's time to heal, recover, and produce testosterone, your hormone of strength, vitality, and manhood. By going to bed at the same time every night, you're training your brain and body to optimize hormone production naturally. This one habit alone can transform how you feel within weeks. If your bedtime is different every night, I challenge you, set a fixed bedtime for the next 7 days and see how your energy changes. Drop a comment below if you accept this challenge. Habit 2. Keep your bedroom cool and dark. Let's move on to habit number 2 for boosting testosterone while you sleep, keeping your bedroom cool and dark. Let me ask you this. Do you sleep with the TV on, a nightlight glowing, or your room warmer than 70 degrees? Many men don't realize that temperature and light exposure at night directly impact their testosterone levels. Why temperature matters for testosterone. Your body's natural sleep cycle relies on a drop in core body temperature to initiate and maintain deep sleep. Deep sleep is when your body produces the majority of its testosterone. Here's how it works. 1. As you prepare for sleep, your body temperature naturally decreases. 2. A cooler bedroom helps your body reach optimal sleep temperatures faster. 3. This triggers more restorative deep sleep, leading to higher testosterone production overnight. But if your bedroom is too warm, above 70 degrees Fahrenheit 21 degrees Celsius, your body struggles to cool down, leading to less deep sleep. Frequent awakenings. Lower testosterone production the next morning. What science says about bedroom temperature. Studies have shown that optimal sleep temperature for men is around 65 degrees Fahrenheit 18 degrees Celsius. Men who sleep in cooler environments experience longer deep sleep stages. Produce more growth hormone and testosterone. Report waking up feeling more refreshed and energized. On the flip side, sleeping in hot rooms can reduce your deep sleep time by up to 20 to 25%, which has a direct impact on hormone production, muscle recovery, and morning erections. Why darkness matters for testosterone. Let's talk about light. Your brain releases melatonin, your sleep hormone, only in darkness. Melatonin isn't just for sleep, it's also tied to testosterone production and overall hormonal balance. Here's what happens if you sleep with lights on. Melatonin production drops. Your sleep becomes lighter and more fragmented. Testosterone production decreases overnight. Even small light sources, like alarm clock displays, streetlights through curtains, or standby lights on electronics, can disrupt melatonin. Real-life example. I worked with Mark, age 64. He told me, "Mike, I wake up tired no matter how many hours I sleep. I usually fall asleep with the TV on and keep it at 72 degrees because I get cold easily." We made two simple changes. 1. Turned off all electronics and used blackout curtains. 2. Set his thermostat to 65 degrees Fahrenheit 18 degrees Celsius and used an extra blanket if needed. Within a week, he reported sleeping deeper through the night, more energy in the mornings, stronger morning erections, which he hadn't had in months. All from adjusting his sleeping environment. Why this works for men over 60. As you age, your body's temperature regulation and melatonin production naturally decline. That's why optimizing your environment becomes even more important after 60. A cool, dark bedroom compensates for these changes and helps your body produce the testosterone it needs to keep you strong, focused, and confident. How to build this habit practically. Here are simple steps to keep your bedroom cool and dark starting tonight. Step 1. Set your thermostat to 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, at night. Step 2. If your partner prefers it warmer, use a separate lighter blanket or cooling mattress pad for yourself. Step 3. Install blackout curtains to block streetlights or early morning sun. Step 4. Turn off all electronics, or at least cover any standby lights with electrical tape. Step 5. Avoid night lights if possible. If you need one for bathroom trips, choose a red light nightlight, as red light minimally affects melatonin production. Benefits you'll notice. By keeping your bedroom cool and dark, you'll notice falling asleep faster, deeper, uninterrupted sleep, waking up refreshed and motivated, stronger morning erections, a direct testosterone marker, reduced stress and cortisol levels over time. Key takeaway for habit number 2. Gentlemen, your bedroom is your recharging station. By making it cool and dark, you create the perfect environment for your body to produce testosterone naturally, repair muscle tissue, and rejuvenate your mind overnight. Remember, small changes in your sleep environment can create big changes in your hormones and overall vitality. Is your bedroom cool and dark enough right now? Drop a comment below with your usual sleep temperature. I'd love to know how you sleep best. Habit 3. Stop eating 3 hours before bed. Let's move on to habit number 3 for boosting testosterone while you sleep. Stop eating at least 3 hours before bed. This is a habit that most men over 60 overlook completely. Many of my clients tell me, "Mike, I usually have a snack before bed so I don't wake up hungry," or "I just grab a handful of crackers while watching TV at night." What's the harm? Here's the truth: eating late at night is silently sabotaging your testosterone production. When you eat right before bed, your body spends the first half of the night digesting food instead of focusing on repairing your tissues, restoring your organs, and producing hormones like testosterone and growth hormone. Digestion takes a lot of energy and redirects blood flow to your stomach and intestines. But sleep is supposed to be a time for cellular repair and hormone production, not for heavy digestive work. Here's what happens when you eat late at night. Your blood sugar rises as your body digests the meal or snack. In response, insulin is released to lower your blood sugar. Elevated insulin at night suppresses growth hormone and testosterone production. Growth hormone is essential for muscle repair, fat burning, and overall recovery, and it works together with testosterone to keep you strong, lean, and energized. When insulin is elevated overnight, your body produces less growth hormone, and your testosterone levels take a hit too. This is why men who eat late at night often wake up feeling groggy, unrefreshed, and still tired even after 7 or 8 hours of sleep. Their bodies spent the night digesting food and managing blood sugar instead of fully recharging their hormonal systems. I had a client named Jerry, age 68, who used to eat a small bowl of cereal or a few cookies before bed because he said it helped him fall asleep. But every morning he woke up feeling exhausted, and he couldn't understand why. When we removed that bedtime snack and moved his last meal to 3 hours before bed, within just a week he started waking up with more energy, clearer focus, and stronger morning erections. His body finally had the chance to enter a fasted state overnight, allowing growth hormone and testosterone production to ramp up naturally. Here's the science behind this. When you sleep in a fasted state, your body produces higher amounts of growth hormone and testosterone, especially during the early phases of deep sleep. These hormones are crucial for maintaining muscle mass, keeping belly fat off, boosting libido, and improving cognitive function. Eating late disrupts this natural hormonal balance, making male menopause symptoms worse. I know some of you might be thinking, but Mike, what if I get hungry before bed? That's a great question. Often, nighttime hunger is a sign that your earlier meals didn't have enough protein, healthy fat, or fiber to keep you full. If you're constantly hungry at night, look at your dinner. Make sure it includes a quality protein source like fish, chicken, or eggs, plenty of non-starchy vegetables, and healthy fats like olive oil or avocado. This combination keeps your blood sugar stable for hours and prevents late-night cravings. If you truly can't sleep because you're too hungry, choose something small, low in carbs, and high in protein or fat. A boiled egg, a spoonful of almond butter, or a few slices of turkey breast are much better choices than cereal, cookies, or chips. But ideally, train your body to finish eating 3 hours before bed so your digestive system can rest, and your hormonal system can thrive. Another important note is that late-night eating raises your insulin resistance over time. This is especially concerning for men over 60, as insulin resistance leads to higher blood sugar, increased belly fat, and lower testosterone production. By simply stopping eating 3 hours before bed, you lower your insulin levels, improve your metabolic health, and naturally boost testosterone. I want you to think about this habit as a gift to your body. You're giving your digestive system a break so it can focus on repairing your muscles, organs, and brain, and on producing the testosterone you need to wake up feeling strong and motivated. Most men notice a difference in their sleep quality and morning energy within just a few nights of adopting this habit. Remember, your last meal should ideally be your dinner, finished at least 3 hours before bedtime. For example, if you go to bed at 10 p.m., aim to finish eating by 7 p.m. Drink water or herbal tea in the evening if you need something in your hands while you relax. And if you're used to snacking out of boredom, find another activity like reading, stretching, or doing light mobility exercises to unwind before bed. This simple shift can have a profound impact on your testosterone levels, sleep quality, and overall vitality. Your body will thank you every morning with more energy, better mood, and greater hormonal balance. Habit 4. Avoid alcohol before bed. Let's move on to habit number 4 for boosting testosterone while you sleep, avoiding alcohol before bed. Now, I know this one isn't always popular. Many men over 60 tell me, Mike, I love my evening beer. It helps me relax and fall asleep. Or, I like having a glass of wine with dinner, it's part of my routine. But here's what I want you to understand. While alcohol might help you fall asleep faster, it actually destroys your sleep quality, and with it, your testosterone production. Here's why. Your body produces testosterone during the first few deep sleep cycles, especially in the early hours of the night. Deep sleep is when your brain waves slow down, your breathing becomes more regular, and your body shifts into full recovery mode, producing growth hormone and testosterone to repair muscles and replenish your hormonal system. When you drink alcohol before bed, it disrupts your sleep architecture. Even just 1 or 2 drinks can reduce the amount of deep sleep you get by up to 40%. That's nearly half of your body's optimal recovery time gone in one evening. You might sleep for 8 hours, but your body won't go through the restorative cycles it needs. Alcohol also increases nighttime awakenings. You may not remember them, but your body comes out of deep sleep more frequently to process the alcohol, leading to fragmented sleep. This is why you often wake up groggy, dehydrated, and unmotivated after a night of drinking, even if you didn't drink much. Another problem is that alcohol raises your cortisol levels, your main stress hormone. Elevated cortisol suppresses testosterone production, increases belly fat storage, and worsens male menopause symptoms like fatigue, brain fog, and low libido. So while your evening beer or glass of whiskey feels relaxing in the moment, it triggers hormonal chaos overnight. Let me share an example. I had a client named Bill, age 66, who enjoyed 2 beers every evening after dinner to unwind. He told me he felt tired every morning, struggled to lose belly fat, and had low motivation for his morning walks. When we looked at his sleep quality with a sleep tracker, it showed minimal deep sleep and constant small awakenings through the night. I asked him to try going alcohol-free for just 5 nights. After night 3, he told me, "Mike, I didn't even know I could feel this rested. I woke up with energy and didn't need coffee right away." His deep sleep had nearly doubled, and within 2 weeks, his morning erections returned, his mood stabilized, and he felt like himself again. This isn't about never enjoying a drink. It's about timing and frequency. If you want to optimize your testosterone and sleep, avoid alcohol within 3 to 4 hours of bedtime. Have your drink earlier in the evening, ideally before dinner, to give your body time to metabolize it before sleep. If you're used to drinking at night to unwind, find healthier replacements. Many of my clients enjoy herbal teas like chamomile or lemon balm, which promote relaxation without harming testosterone. Others like carbonated water with a slice of lemon or lime for that refreshing evening drink feel. If it's the ritual you crave, keep the ritual but swap what's in your glass. It's also important to understand that alcohol impacts men's hormones differently as they age. In your 20s and 30s, your body could recover from a night of drinks more easily. But after 60, your liver processes alcohol more slowly, and your natural testosterone production is already declining due to age. Alcohol compounds these effects, accelerating male menopause symptoms and reducing your vitality. Another hidden danger is that alcohol lowers sleep oxygen saturation. Even mild snoring or sleep apnea gets worse with alcohol. Low oxygen during sleep reduces testosterone production significantly because your body prioritizes survival over hormone optimization. If you've noticed louder snoring or waking up gasping for air after drinking, this is a sign to cut back or eliminate evening alcohol. Remember, testosterone is your hormone of strength, vitality, motivation, and manhood. Every habit that optimizes your sleep will optimize your testosterone production. Alcohol before bed works directly against your body's natural hormonal processes. So here's your action step: if you drink alcohol, finish your last drink at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. If you go to bed at 10 p.m., that means having your last drink by 6 or 7 p.m. at the latest. If you can, try going alcohol-free for a week and see how your sleep quality, morning energy, and overall motivation improve. Most men notice a difference within just a few nights. Think about how great it would feel to wake up with natural energy, clear focus, and that strong sense of confidence you had years ago, simply by adjusting when you enjoy a drink. Habit 5. Practice deep breathing or meditation before bed. Let's move on to habit number 5 for boosting testosterone while you sleep: practicing deep breathing or meditation before bed. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Mike, I'm not the meditation type. Isn't that just for yoga people or monks sitting on mountains? But hear me out. You don't need to sit cross-legged for an hour chanting mantras to get the benefits. Even just 5 minutes of focused deep breathing before bed can have a powerful impact on your testosterone levels. Here's why. Your body has two main nervous system states. One is fight or flight, called the sympathetic state. This is when you're stressed, anxious, or focused on work. The other is rest and digest, called the parasympathetic state. This is when your body feels safe to relax, recover, and produce hormones like testosterone and growth hormone. Most men over 60 spend their entire day in fight or flight mode. Work stress, family concerns, financial worries, and constant phone or news notifications keep your nervous system activated all day. If you go to bed still wired, your body remains in that fight or flight mode overnight, suppressing testosterone production and reducing sleep quality. Practicing deep breathing or meditation before bed helps shift your body into the rest and digest state. When your nervous system calms down, your cortisol levels drop. And cortisol, as you know, is your main stress hormone. Elevated cortisol suppresses testosterone. By lowering cortisol through deep breathing, you create the perfect hormonal environment for your body to produce more testosterone while you sleep. Let me give you an example. I had a client named George, age 70. He told me, "Mike, I can't shut my brain off at night. I replay conversations, worries, and to-do lists. I lie awake for hours." I taught him a simple breathing exercise to do in bed before sleep. After just 3 nights, he texted me saying, "I fell asleep faster, slept through the night, and woke up feeling rested. I didn't think breathing could make such a difference." Here's a simple deep breathing exercise you can start tonight. While lying in bed on your back, place one hand on your chest and one on your belly. Breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4 seconds, feeling your belly rise. Hold that breath gently for 4 seconds. Then exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds, feeling your belly fall. Repeat this for 5 to 10 minutes. If your mind wanders, just gently bring your focus back to your breath. This breathing pattern is powerful because longer exhales activate your parasympathetic nervous system, signaling to your body that it's time to relax and recover. Your heart rate lowers, your blood pressure drops, and your cortisol levels decrease, all supporting testosterone production during sleep. If you prefer guided meditation, there are free apps like Insight Timer or Calm that have bedtime meditations ranging from 5 to 15 minutes. Choose a voice you find soothing, put in your headphones, and let it guide you into sleep. You don't need to do anything fancy or spiritual if that's not your style. The goal is simply to calm your mind and body before sleep. Another option is to combine deep breathing with gratitude. Before bed, take a few slow breaths and think of 3 things you're grateful for that day. Gratitude lowers stress hormones and promotes better sleep, further supporting testosterone production. Why is this habit so important for men over 60? Because as you age, your body becomes more sensitive to cortisol. Even small amounts of chronic stress can suppress testosterone significantly. By practicing deep breathing or meditation, you're not just relaxing. You're actively creating the hormonal environment needed to stay strong, focused, and motivated. Here's what you can expect after making this a nightly habit. You'll fall asleep faster, sleep more deeply, wake up feeling more refreshed, and notice improvements in your mood, focus, and morning erections. Many of my clients also report feeling calmer during the day because their bodies get used to shifting out of fight or flight mode. Remember, testosterone isn't just produced by lifting weights or eating the right foods. Your stress management and sleep quality play equally important roles. By calming your mind before sleep, you set yourself up for optimal recovery, hormone production, and vitality the next day. So tonight, before you go to bed, I challenge you to try 5 minutes of deep breathing. Just 5 minutes to calm your body and prepare it to produce the testosterone you need to feel strong and confident tomorrow. If you found this helpful, Let me know in the comments below. Which of these 5 sleep habits are you going to implement first to boost your testosterone naturally? So remember, your body produces testosterone while you sleep. To maximize it, go to bed at the same time every night. Keep your bedroom cool and dark. Stop eating 3 hours before bed. Avoid alcohol before sleep. Practice deep breathing or meditation before bed. Start these habits tonight, and within a week, you'll notice real improvements in your energy, mood, and confidence. Which of these habits will you start tonight? Drop a comment below. I read every single one. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more ways to keep your testosterone strong and your life vibrant after 60. This is Mike Anderson with Thrive After 40. Sleep well tonight, and I'll see you in the next video.